So just jumping into the video, I'm gonna start off by priming my face with the Laura Mercier primer. I received this primer from Influencer in a package. I did a video on it on my channel. So if you want to see my review on the Laura Mercier foundation and primer, check that out. But I'm just gonna rub it all on my face. It's been a long time since I recorded a video. So I thought today, why not just record my go-to makeup look. This is the look that I did all summer. And yeah, so I'm like, why not just jump right into it? Just doing a makeup video. That's what we're doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. And I think this is like $3 or $4 or so at your local drugstore. On one side it has the little pencil and then the other side has the spoolie. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spoolie my brows up and kind of place them the way I want them to go so I can draw my brows on. And I feel like I'm still like perfecting my brows. I don't really have like a go-to look. I feel like every time I look at pictures they kind of change. So I get a new brow each time I do my brows. And just to clean them up, I'm gonna be going in with the oldie but goodie LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Fawn. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I can't talk and do my brows at the same time or I'm gonna mess up. Okay, so my brows are done and now it's time for the star of the show. I kept reaching for this foundation all summer. I didn't use anything else. It was either this or I just put plain like powder on my face if it was like too hot, which 9 times out of 10 it was. But when I wanted to wear foundation, I was using this Revolution Makeup Revolution foundation stick. Y'all, when I tell y'all that this foundation is bomb, like I said, I did a review on this. Did I say this? I don't know what I said, but I did a review on this on my channel. So if you want to see how I feel about it, check it out. But right now I'm telling y'all that this gets 10 stars from me all across the board. It's a foundation stick. This is honestly the first foundation stick that I have ever used, but it's just so creamy and so smooth and it just glides onto your face. And I feel like the color that I chose was like a perfect match as well. So I just kind of go a little ham with the foundation marks until I feel like I've had enough, and I'm just gonna take a regular foundation brush and blend it out. But do y'all just see how this is just like melting into my skin? Like, you can't even tell I have on foundation. My foundation is all applied and I just feel like it looks so skin-like. Like, it's so bomb, and this is just from the few little marks that I put on my face, and it just blended out so seamlessly, so flawlessly. It just looks like my skin, and I really just like the foundation overall. Like, I've never used a foundation stick. I've always had like liquid foundation, but this hands down, I might be being biased because this is the only foundation stick that I've tried, but hands down it's bomb. If y'all don't get you one, if you ain't got one, go get you one. It's at Ulta and I think it's $8. $8, y'all, for this beat, like for this coverage. $8, like, you tripping, get you one. So my foundation's all applied and I'm gonna go with my concealer. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Instant Rewind concealer. Yeah, it's just bomb. I also have a video up on my channel about this foundation and primer together. Foundation and primer. The foundation and concealer for the Age Rewind. The Super Stay foundation and the Age Rewind. Oh my god, concealer. So that's also on my channel if you want to check it out. Who doesn't love free promo? If you're not gonna promote yourself, then who's gonna promote you? So I use the Age Rewind concealer first at the bottom, and then on top I go in with another Maybelline concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'll put the colors of everything down below because I don't think I mentioned the color of my foundation or the concealer. So I'm just gonna put everything down below, but this is like a lighter color, so I just go in with this on top and like the corner of my eye to like really brighten it up. And I just put it in the same highlight spots. And then I let her sit as well, and I kind of like to let it sit to get a little tacky, so that way when I blend it out, it kind of like sticks better. I feel like when you do it right, when it's wet, it's still, it just, you can blend it away too much to where you can't see it. So I like to let it like dry a little bit, and sometimes I'll go in and like with my contour. So this is the True Complexion contour palette. I've been using the same palette since day one. I haven't found or tried anything else yet, so if anybody else knows of any other contour palettes, or maybe like foundations or concealers, liquid or powder, that I should be trying, let a sister know down below. Blend this out because I don't want it to dry down too much. What am I doing? I didn't even put my powder on my face. For powder to set my concealer, I was jumping ahead. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution powder. I'm just throwing in everybody, but the powder is really, really good. So I'm just gonna use a brush, Real Techniques brush, and then literally just press the powder into my skin to set it, because I don't want too much. I'm not trying to look like I'm here. I want to look subtle and beat, and my makeup still be in place. Okay, so to wipe off the powder, I'm going to go in with the Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette, and I'm using this shade in the middle that has Hit Pan. Obviously, I use it all the time. And honestly, I was using this all over my face as a powder if I didn't want to use foundation. So if you saw me out and you thought my makeup looked good, or you asked me if I didn't have on makeup, I did. It was just this powder. This video is all over the place, y'all, but this is me realistically doing my makeup. Sometimes I do it in the wrong order, and sometimes I forget things. That's just what it is. So I'm gonna go back to my contour, and to blend it out, I'm gonna use a different brush other than the angled brush. I just like to mix between the two. Don't ask me why, but it just works for me. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of this and just dab it in the contour shade and go around my hairline to, like, you know, darken my forehead up to make her look snatched and contoured. She's already big, but she's going to be big and cute, okay? So to give her some dimension, okay? So any angle, she's looking snatched. So using the same contour color that I used on the rest of my face, I'm gonna do my nose. And I like to bring it up like underneath my eyebrow and bring it all the way down and connect it. I don't know why, but I just feel like it gives like my eyebrow a nice like color as well, but it also just makes my nose look really nice. I don't know. So now that my nose is contoured, I'm gonna go in and do my favorite part, which is the highlighter. Who doesn't love this part? But I like to just spray my brush first before I use my highlighter, and I'm going in with the Wet n Wild highlighters in the color Crown of My Canopy, and then the other color is Precious Petals. And this used to be my favorite at one time. I like to mix the two together. And you know, I started using something else, but recently I just decided to pick it up, and it's just been my go-to. It's nice and subtle, it isn't too much, and it's kind of like a bronzy pink kind of color. Just enough, not too much, you know? And then I bring a little bit underneath my brow bone to highlight. So now I'm gonna take my mattifying setting spray and spray my whole face, and then I'm gonna go back and put more highlighter on top. I like to seal in all of my foundation and then put on my highlighter, mascara, and lashes after that. But do y'all see this face? It is looking so good, so natural. It's giving you makeup, but not too much, and that's just the look that I like. Okay, so now jumping back to the eyes, I've only used this Morphe palette a few times. I'm not really good at eyeshadow. I thought by buying the palette it would help me like venture out and try some looks. And I have been experimenting here and there, but honestly, I've just been using one color on my lid the whole summer, and it's this like color right here. I don't know if y'all can see this color right here. It looks kind of brown, but when you put it on your eye, it looks like a burgundy kind of pink kind of color. So I like the way it looks. So I just put it right over top of where that brown color was and blend it out. And just put it all over, honestly. So that's all that I do for my eyeshadow. Like I said, it's just that one color. Hopefully I'll get into doing more eyeshadow looks in the future, but for right now, I'm just gonna stick with what I know, which is that one color. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara. This is the Covergirl Lash Blast Active Concealer. I just want to tell y'all the secrets to growing your lashes. If you do not have any lashes like myself, I would highly recommend using some vitamin E oil. Honey. When I tell y'all that I have seen a change in my lashes, I just put it all over my face as like an oil, but I'll like rub the excess on my actual eyelashes, and they have been growing. They look much fuller than they used to. Now moving on to my lips, I'm gonna be using the MAC Chestnut lip liner. I lost my sharpener, so this thing is really, really dull. I don't know, even with wearing lip gloss, I still like to put on a liner. I just feel like it helps. And I like to take my finger and just dab it out so the line isn't so harsh. After I blend my lip liner out, I go in with my NYX Butter Gloss. This is the color Madeline. I like to put that all over my lip because it's like a nice nude color. I've been into nude lips. And then I like to put my High Shine lip gloss from Forever 21 on top of this. Yes, more gloss. This is just the base. This is just for the color, basically for the nude, and the lip liner to kind of just make my lips look fuller. And then I like to put this color on top. This is the color Pink Chiffon. So I just feel like it adds extra gloss and a little pink hue to it. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know it was all over the place. Honestly, this is the first time I've recorded a video in a long time. But this definitely was my go-to look for the summer. I definitely think it was hashtag Hot Girl Summer approved. It's really simple, natural looking, glowy, and I feel like it's just really sexy and you can wear it with anything. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, and comment down below your favorite foundation, if it's a stick foundation or just a foundation that you recommend that I should try. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. See ya.